Dujon Sterling called Rangers S-H-I-T. That spells shite. Not quite, you have to put an extra E on there, but anyway, we get the gist of it. Rangers are that. They're absolutely awful at the minute, and they have been for the past couple of games, as Dujon Sterling rightfully said, in my opinion, and respect for that man has completely went up in my book. He's now my favourite Rangers player currently at the club, because honesty goes a long way in my book. But Clement isn't happy. Clement's not buying it. Clement is saying that Rangers are not shit, and this is what he had to say regarding Dujon Sterling. It's the words of a player who's disappointed because we lost points and maybe lacks a bit of experience in that way. If I see Virgil van Dijk giving a press interview after the game against Atlanta, it's totally different how it should be. That's things for young players to learn and become better in. It's more talking out of frustration. Now, that is end of quote for now. I don't agree with this logic for Clement. I actually prefer honesty, and I'm sure Liverpool fans would prefer if Virgil van Dijk came out and said, you know what, it's absolute shite, getting pumped 3-0 at Anfield, and we're better than that. Anfield's a fortress, etc., etc. I don't want to talk too much about a Liverpool game, but you know, we don't want to be lied to as fans. We don't want to be treated as cattle. We don't want to be treated as sheep. We want to be the truth spoken to us. And that's what you want, right? I respect Clement. My thoughts on him as a manager, right, have not changed. But if he keeps coming out with things like this, you know, you're going to not help but feel like, is what is he talking about? You know, he's like contradicting himself as well, and and you can say, well, Sterling was the one that contradicted him, but no, but Sterling's talking the truth. What will Rangers fans relate more to, right? Sterling speaking the truth or Clement speaking pish? It's going to be Sterling speaking the truth. And, you know, maybe Sterling will receive a bollocking for this, but he doesn't deserve it, and that's how fans can turn on the manager, because we're going to side with Sterling. Everybody should be siding with Sterling over this, right? He did go on to say, but I know we can count on Dujon on the field in the last couple of months in the moment he was fit, which also hasn't been enough the case for me, and we will work with him on that also. There is nobody who can be more critical than him. Than me. I want to win everything. That is the mentality that's necessary at clubs like this. That's why I love it here. I know what I'm doing at this club, and that we are on the right road together. It was more positive in the Ross County game for sure. There was a lot more elements that were much better. You need to give credit to Dundee as well for the way they defended, but we didn't get the result, and we could have done several things better. End of quote. But see, Clement was trying to pretend, man, after the game against Dundee that we played fantastic and there was only one team wanting to play football. Welcome to the SPFL, Phillipe. Clement, you've been here a long time. You know, there's a lot of teams in this league that play very defensive, and I wouldn't even say Dundee were that defensive, man. We're so easy to play against, and that's the most frustrating thing. You know, if we make it hard for teams to play against us, that's like half the battle. You know, if you make it hard for your opponent to play against you, then you're doing something right, and more often than not, you're going to pick up the result. But no, not like this. And yeah, I mean, what do you guys think here on Fog Football? Celtic fans will be lapping this up, but I think this is shocking. Like, you know, the way Celtic were performing, you know, earlier this season, like, and Rodgers like, oh, you know, we lose one game and everyone throws the toys at the pram. But that's just the heights that is set at Celtic and Rangers. You know, you need to be winning going 3 games in the league without a win is shocking. It is. It's piss poor form, and you know it can't be put up for much longer. And here, we could be very easy looking at 4 games domestically in a row where we haven't picked up a win, because I'm not confident ahead of this Hearts game, and I don't know how Rangers fans could be, to be totally honest about it, because Hearts have got much better players than Ross County and Dundee. And if Lawrence Shankland starts getting the chances that we've been giving up recently, then we may as well not even turn up at Hampden. Hearts have not been that good against us in recent years. We've had the upper hand at Hampden, we've had the upper hand at Ibrox, we've had the upper hand at Tynecastle. You know, these records are meant to be broken. Like, Ross County had never beaten us before last Sunday, and I've got a feeling this Sunday Hearts will be beating us, and I'm going to back Dujon Sterling here. Rangers are shit, doesn't matter what Clement says, I get it. I mean, but I say I get it. I would just like if the manager came out and was fucking honest and said we've been shit, and then like, oh, he can't throw his team under the bus. Well, fucking you may as well. I mean, see if Clement dropped all the shite bastards in this team and went with a lot of youth and the players that have actually been alright this season. And we get beat against Hearts. I don't. Who would be like, oh, you should have started Goldson and Lundstrom? No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I'd respect the decision. See any player that's out of contract at the end of this season and has down tools and ain't performing for us, get them at the squad. Get them at the squad. Absolutely. But sadly, that's the situation we're in. Anyway, guys, leave thoughts down below and peace.